A good kingdom vision is something that pulls us all together. It is something that gives us one history, the history of the church, and a powerful togetherness, and a full memory and identity, and something that can give hope and a dream. Something which we feel is founded in a term which comes from an African dialect. That word is ubuntu. And in my opinion, it's one of the finest words around. Ubuntu translates into a person is a person only through other persons. Yeah, it takes a little while to get your head to get around that. So let's explore this idea, which is part of Barak. See, we are never alone. And if we try and do things alone, we run the risk of ruining ourselves. If we try to do things alone, we are designed to be connected to others who are also designed to connect. And Ubuntu teaches us that life and society works only when humans live out their connectedness. And that kind of connectedness with God and others, and with our past and our future, I feel, is what Jesus meant when he said kingdom. Now, Archbishop Desmond Tutu gave a wonderful description of Ubuntu, and I quote, "It's one of the sayings in our country is Ubuntu. It's the essence of being human. Ubuntu speaks particularly about the facts that you can't exist as a human being in isolation. It speaks about our interconnectedness. You cannot be a human all by yourself. And when you have this quality, Ubuntu, you are known for generosity. We think of ourselves far too frequently as just an individual, separated from one another. When you are connected, and what you do affects the whole world. When you do well, it spreads out for the whole of humanity." Nelson Mandela also gave in a speech a wonderful definition of Ubuntu, and he said, "A traveller in a country would stop in a village, and he didn't have to ask for food or water. Once he stopped, the people gave him food, entertained him, and that is one aspect of Ubuntu. But it will have various aspects. Ubuntu does not mean people should not address themselves. The question therefore is, are you going to do so in order to enable the communities around you to be improved?" Here at Barak, we're big believers in this Ubuntu. Everything the individuals do is for the whole. We do it for each other, and we do it for the kingdom. But what does Ubuntu have to do with Jesus? When Jesus said kingdom, he envisaged a society, I believe, characterized by Ubuntu. And he envisaged God's people living before God and with others in a way that embodied the will of God in a new kind of society. This is what I think we must do when we turn and think of kingdom. Not a private or personal spirituality. When Jesus said kingdom, it was a word which meant society. It meant you belong. It meant much more than something personal and spiritual. It meant a king to rule over, and it meant a society who pulls together to help the kingdom come. An ubuntu kingdom society is where God will flow like rivers of good wine. This understanding of the kingdom is at the center of everything which we do at Barak. So how do you engage in the societies to bring the kingdom forward? Talk again soon.